The studio lights were hot, the tension in the room even hotter. CNN's primetime segment had promised fireworks, but no one could have predicted the kind of storm that was about to unfold. Millions of viewers across the country tuned in, expecting a fiery clash between progressive firebrand Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the sharp-tongued Southern Senator John Kennedy. What they didn't know was that the night would take a turn so dramatic, even the host sat frozen in silence, unable to move, unable to speak. From the moment AOC leaned into the microphone, her eyes blazing with conviction, the audience knew she was ready for battle. "Senator Kennedy," she began, her voice cutting through the studio air like a blade, "your policies hurt working people. You stand for corporations, not communities. And frankly, your folksy charm doesn't excuse the harm you've caused." The crowd gasped. It was a direct hit, one she clearly thought would leave Kennedy reeling. But the senator, leaning back in his chair with that trademark slow smile, didn't flinch. Instead, he tilted his head, studied her for a moment, and then leaned forward as though speaking directly to every single viewer watching from home. "Congresswoman," he said, his voice calm but firm, "I grew up in a little house with a leaky roof, not in a boardroom. My father worked 3 jobs just to put food on the table. I know what it means to struggle. Don't mistake my accent for ignorance, and don't mistake my politeness for weakness." The studio went silent. Even the host, a seasoned professional used to moderating heated debates, hesitated to cut in. AOC blinked, taken aback, but quickly recovered. She launched into a passionate monologue about income inequality, climate change, and justice for marginalized communities. Her words were fiery, her delivery flawless. But something was missing: connection. Kennedy, instead of interrupting, waited patiently. When she finished, he simply nodded. Then, with a deep breath, he spoke again. "Congresswoman, I respect your passion. Truly. But passion without understanding is just noise. The people back home in Louisiana, they don't need more noise. They need solutions. They need jobs, affordable healthcare, safe neighborhoods. And while you're shouting about big ideas, they're just trying to figure out how to pay the light bill." That landed like a thunderclap. The CNN host, caught between moderating and witnessing history, froze in his chair. His eyes darted back and forth, as though trying to decide whether to step in or let the moment breathe. The cameras zoomed in on AOC's face. Her confidence faltered. For the first time in a long time, she was visibly rattled. Kennedy didn't press the advantage cruelly. He didn't mock her. Instead, he softened his tone, speaking with the kind of sincerity that pierced through the studio walls. "We both want America to do better," he said quietly. "But attacking me, or anyone, doesn't feed a hungry child. It doesn't.